So hey everyone, today is Sunday and I made this little quick video because I had a very good question about grant writing certification and I thought that you might all want to learn about this. Or what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my opinion about it. First and foremost, I want you to consider what certification is. For instance, think about teacher certification. What does it mean to be certified as a teacher? Well, it means that someone is actually backing up that you are qualified to teach. So, in the case of teacher certification, the process that you go through is first and foremost you have to take a test to get into the teacher certification program. It's the GRE, SAT, THEA, they keep changing that, but there's a certain level of knowledge that you have to get actually into the program. And then once you're in the program, you have to go through specific coursework that they have set up for you. It has to do with classroom management, it has to do with theory about learning and applied psychology. You also have to have certain knowledge in the area within you want to teach. So you have to take specific courses to ensure that you know something about what you're going to teach. And of course, while you're taking all this coursework, you're going to be tested within the course on those different subjects. Then, once you have taken your subject courses, you have to take the Texas test, which is a state-mandated test to certify you within the specific area that you're going to teach. And for instance, if you're planning to teach special education or social studies or whatever you choose, there's a specific test for that. And you have to pass that test. Once you've gone through your coursework and once you've taken your Texas exam, then you are provisionally admitted as an intern. So you get to go out there in the school and you get to student teach. And while you're student teaching, you got a mentor, you have a supervisor who's watching you, keeping an eye on you, making sure that you're actually doing a good job with your teaching. And once you've done your 6 months of teaching, then you're almost ready, but you have to apply for your teacher certification through the state. And at that point, then you are sort of underwritten that you are accomplished and you can teach in the specific area that you have qualified for. I'm sure I forgot some kind of testing, but you see there's a lot of testing going on for a certification. Now, there are courses out there, if you Google it, that say that they are grant writing certification courses. Now, I would really take those with a little pinch of salt because they probably just give you a certificate to say that you accomplished your courses. Now, how much is that worth in comparison to, for instance, as I mentioned, this teacher certification program is not worth a whole lot. So how can you then be a certified grant writer? Well, the best way to become that is, of course, to keep writing. You keep writing grants, you try and shadow people that write grants, try to get as many opportunities as you can to be together with those that write grants and work together with them. Even if they only let you do a small piece of the work or help and then they edit what you write, that's still a way to get a foot in the door and get to those real opportunities to do grant writing, because really it's your portfolio that is going to matter if you are looking for a job as a grant writer. So I was talking to a friend of mine a few weeks ago, and she has a daughter who is working as a professional grant writing writer, and she has gotten a lot of proposals that have been accepted and been funded, but then suddenly things got slower and she wasn't able to bring in all that much, so many grants anymore. And so there's a danger in that too, because her position is actually one where she was hired to write grants, and if she's not pulling her weight, if she's not bringing in that money, then of course her job is in jeopardy. So we'll see how it goes for her. Hopefully things will change, but it's a tough world out there. There's a lot of people that are seeking these grant funds, and so this is competition out there. But I really recommend you to work together with other people that are writing grants, see how you can help, and get your, if possible, get your name on that actual grant. And if you're doing well, they'll let you take on bigger and bigger pieces. And your best certification is when you have a portfolio of grant proposals that have been funded. Another thing that is really important too is that you need to be pretty good with research, because you do need to ground whatever you propose into existing research. And so if you have a record of publications, which you may not have as an undergraduate, but if you at least have someone on board that has publications that you can refer to in these papers, someone who has done some research in the past and had gotten that work published, then having that included as a record, as in your literature review within your grant proposal, that's also very good, because these people, they read a lot of grant proposals, but if they keep seeing the same name coming up over and over again as, okay, this is a solid theory that they're leaning on when they're proposing this new program or this and that. So that's also something to consider as you are thinking about becoming a grant writer. So that was just a short introduction, because I got this question about grant writing certification. So that's my 2 cents. Really just keep working at your writing skills and try to make sure that you get to work with people who are writing grants. So that's it, and we'll move on from here.